Everyone, welcome back to Cheese and Turtles. My name's Imogen. In today's video, I'm sharing 5 selfish reasons for self-improvement. We talk a lot about self-improvement on this channel, and at its core, self-improvement is kind of selfish, but it's not a bad thing because you deserve a better life and you deserve to kind of learn how to stand up for yourself and you deserve to just generally improve across the board. And this will have ripple effects in other areas of your life, and it'll mean that you end up treating people better and having a capacity to help people more. So being a little bit selfish can actually help you be a better person in the long run. And in this video, I'm going to explain why and how. And if you're not already subscribed, be sure to do that, give this video a thumbs up, follow me on Instagram. Let's get started. So number 1, like I hinted, like I mentioned, you deserve a better life, okay? And I am not going to apologize for that. I spent so much time in my teenage years and in my early 20s, like I still struggle with this, thinking that, you know, I don't deserve better and I don't deserve to have this thing that I want or even that I need. And that mindset is so toxic because it destroys your self-esteem, okay? It keeps you small and it keeps you scared and it keeps you from achieving your best and shining your brightest, okay? And I know that sounds like some kind of Pinterest quote. I am aware, I am sorry, but it is true. You deserve a better life, okay? And self-improvement is all about that. And self-improvement is about learning to have a healthy level of self-esteem and respect for yourself first and foremost, okay? If you do not believe that you deserve a better life, go back and watch that section again. I promise you do, okay? Everyone does, all right? So, selfish reason number 2 is to be better than people who've put you down. Spite is a hell of a motivator. The number of goals I have achieved purely because someone told me I couldn't or shouldn't, astonishing. Like, it would take me way too long to count them all, and that's why I'm not going to waste your time trying to count them in this video, but just trust me, it's a lot, okay? And self-improvement at its core can be fundamentally a very positive thing, but it can also be kind of a I'll prove it to you thing. And I paused there for a minute because I was like, how do I phrase this without sounding like a terrible person? But you can absolutely work on yourself to be better than people who've put you down. And it's not even necessarily about achieving more than they have. It's about seeing someone whose life is so sad and whose existence is so angry and small that the only way they can feel better about themselves is to put you down. And seeing that energy and saying, I don't want to be like that, that's not the kind of person I want to be, that is not an example of a morally good human being, and I want to be better than that, and I want to treat people better than that person has treated me, okay? So when I say to be better than people who've put you down, I don't necessarily just mean to have achieved more, I mean to use them as an example of how not to behave, how not to treat other people, okay? Does that make sense? I hope it does. All right, number 3, confidence and overall social appeal, okay? Now, it seems shallow to want to kind of like become more confident, to glow up, like physically, mentally, whatever. But I've stopped apologizing for that actually, because it contributes to my self-esteem. Once I started treating my mental health better, once I started taking care of my physical health better and sort of working on like my glow up journey, even though it sounds shallow, it actually sent the message to my brain that I am worth looking after, okay? I am worth taking care of. It is worth it for me to get nice clothes for myself and to go and get a haircut that I feel like suits me. And it is worth it for me to do my makeup, and it is worth it for me to put time and effort and energy into myself, because I am worth putting time and effort and energy into, okay? And you are as well. So I really want you to start let me try that again. I really want you to start sending that message to yourself, because it's not just about how you look and how you feel and how you present yourself to the world. It's about how you consider yourself. Okay, because if you have low self-esteem and if you treat yourself badly, you will end up treating other people badly, because you just have a really negative outlook on everyone and everything. And it's not a hard and fast rule, okay? Like, you can have very low self-esteem and treat people really well. And as a people pleaser, I understand that like so much, but again, confidence and appeal, like glowing up, that is kind of a selfish reason for self-improvement, but again, it's about self-esteem. Like, it comes back to self-esteem, improving your mental health, and just becoming a healthier person overall, and sending the message to yourself that you are worth it. Okay, this is the core of this video. You are worth it. The next reason is personal freedom and independence. Is it selfish? Yes, absolutely. But also it's not, because once you have a sense of independence, whether that be physical, social, financial, whatever that independence might be, you kind of like pull your weight in the community, if that makes sense. Like, I'll give you an example, because I put a lot of effort and energy into getting my own place, now whenever someone is like, oh, you know, can I come over and talk to you? I'll be like, yeah, sure, I have space and time, and come over and tell me what's bothering you. Okay, so now I have that ability to kind of help other people, and it's also made me a lot more of a calm person, because whenever I'm feeling like stressed, I just go home and I sit in silence in my own space and I calm the hell down. So it's made me a lot more chill and a better person. So personal freedom and independence, is it selfish? Yes, but you have to fill your cup so you can fill other people's. I'm really coming in strong with the Pinterest quotes today, guys. I'm so sorry. And finally, another selfish reason for self-improvement is recognition. We all want to be recognized, okay? Whether that's recognition like academically, professionally, personally, whether we want to be admired by our friends or complimented by a lecturer on our work, or whether we want our boss's approval on a project, or whether we want some kind of award, I don't know, any kind of recognition. Sure, seeking it might be selfish, but also you can give back with recognition, because a lot of the time, and you know, actually, you know what, hell, this channel is a good example. I started this channel because I like talking, and I started the channel because I wanted to, but I also recognize that whenever I get a comment from someone saying you inspired me, or this video helped me, and I get those a lot on my mental health videos, which really, like, genuinely, guys, it makes my day every single time, because these are just videos that I made in my room or in my like living room, and genuinely, like, every time it helps someone, it just makes my entire day. It makes my week, it makes my month, okay? If I help one person with this channel, it was 100% worth it. Okay, sorry, I went on a rant, but recognition, okay? So I'm being recognized, but also in that, I'm being able to understand how I've helped other people, okay? So recognition isn't just purely for your own ego, although it can be a nice ego boost. I'm not gonna lie, it is, but it can also be a way of communicating, and describing myself as a role model feels egocentric. Other people being recognized, I see them as role models, okay? So recognition is a selfish reason for self-improvement, but I hope that I've kind of been able to reframe all of these selfish reasons for you and let you know that being a little bit selfish is okay. Like, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It can lead to better outcomes, both for your own self-esteem and for kind of giving back, okay? So please don't burn yourself out. It's okay to be a little bit selfish sometimes. Selfishness is not necessarily a bad thing. And I don't want you to take that quote out of context. I want you to kind of take it as a whole with the rest of the video, which is why I said it at the end, because if you've watched this far, you've watched this far. Those are all the selfish reasons for self-improvement that I'm going to talk about today. If you're not already subscribed, be sure to do that. Give this video a thumbs up. Follow me on Instagram. I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.